Hello dear otakus and welcome again to another video. We all love to see the main character go through an exciting adventure, especially if he is a transfer student, and we love him more if they are a badass overpowered, which means it's time for you to take a break and enjoy one of these top 10 manga and manhwa, where the MC is an overpowered transfer student. And yeah, don't forget to put your touch and subscribe to the channel. So get ready and let's dive into this list. Wife School Goddess. Wife School Goddess Comics Online. Avid returns to school after his military tours, only to find himself involved in the troubles of many girls. Now it seems like the civilian life of our MC is as complicated as his past missions. This is a story of China's #1 soldier. Feng returns to the city and became the most successful student in Zhejiang High School. The story is unique and the artwork is so good, and it is definitely deserves a try. If you are into some harem comedy, this one is probably for you. In number 9, we have Borak Knight. One day a strange new transfer student named Borak shows up at Kayuya's average high school. She has been searching for him and invites him to play in a virtual reality video game with her. He turned her down repeatedly, but things end up progressing quickly anyway. This manga got some great story. The art is really good and it has some real good comedy. I was caught off guard a lot with the comedy. It may give you the impression of that escalated quickly quite a bit when first reading it, but once you start it, you will finish reading it. Down in number 8, Ayoko Yoshitsu. Long ago, a powerful demon lord ruled over the people until an equally powerful hero rose up to defeat him. To counter future threats, Rosewood Academy is a school for heroes in training was created. Today it enrolls only the best of the best, and Ernest Flaming is the best of them all. A dutiful girl, nicknamed Empress of Flame, she has an irritating encounter with a light-hearted boy in the school hallway one day, who seems to equal her powers. Though she has never seen him before, he introduces himself only as Blade, and Ernest soon finds out not only he is transferring into the school as a new student, but she is personally requested by the king to help him settle into daily life in Rosewood Academy. If you love overpowered main characters, read this one. The art is good and you will enjoy the story. Besides, the MC is not only OP but has a unique character and has a hidden powers, so I'm sure you will love it. Down in number 7, we on Be the Shield. When the world is threatened by a parasitic alien invasion, our only hope lies with a group of superpowered teenagers. But how can they save the world when they can hardly save themselves? Teamwork, optimism, and good intentions are seemingly no longer enough, as each enemy is stronger than the last one. They are going to save the world or simply die trying. We on. Yes, you guessed it right. Probably from the BTS song We On. And that's because the main characters of this manhwa are the group's members. The story is quite good and the universe was very interesting. If you are a big fan of BTS, you know you should read it. Plus, the story is very good for those of you who don't know who BTS are, so just go and read. Next, Adam in Puberty, Evil Eyes. A noisy little family, a cheerful group of classmates, and a boy born on the first year of lunar calendar, living a never-changing life. Then one day he notices a girl in his class shrouded in mystery. Her name is Makina. However, the boy just can't seem to bring himself to talk to her. Before the first lunar calendar month, another mysterious beauty appears. Her name is Rushia, and as she leans in as if she is going to kiss him, she tells him about a mysterious power hidden inside of him, called Snake Eyes. This manga is not only some OP MC transfer student, but also a harem series, where the harem isn't inexplainable, but actually for a purpose. The action is also well done, the fight scenes are easy to understand, and don't look like total chaos. Overall, it's really worth a try. Right in the middle in number 5, Athena Complex. The goddess Athena starts attending a modern-day school in order to seek revenge on an incarnation of Poseidon. Too bad it ain't that easy. Poseidon's incarnation Adrian is considered a doom magnet by many, due to the curse placed upon him. And despite the Athena initially managing to exploit the loneliness Adrian suffered to get closer to him, the ghost of the past gradually started creeping in. The artwork of this man was really good, and the characters are likable. It's a magnificent ride of story revolved around Greek lore molded with anime touches. You should definitely read it. Down to number 4, Devil King Academy's rebel. Mankind's first Devil King candidate is aiming to rise to the throne together with his female retainers. Yuto is an ordinary high school boy. One day notices a mysterious tarot card by his bed. He shows it to his parents and they give him the good news, as he is the son of the Demon King, is eligible to become the next Demon Lord. As such, Yuto is soon brought to Demonic Academy in order to improve his devilish skills and earn the title of a Demon Lord. And you know, got a harem along the way. So in this story, got a candidate to become the next Demon Lord, enroll as a transfer at Demon School, and have the ability to make females your property, otherwise servant. I guess we all know what that means. The art of this manga is pretty decent. Also, the story and characters are good. Basically, if you are a fan of high school slice of life, you will like this one. Moving straight to number 3, Goodbye, and being reincarnated. High school teen Yuya Kamigasaki lives a perfectly average life when he isn't dropping in uninvited on his big-breasted friend next door. One day a magical circle appears on his room, revealing Angelia, a princess from another world, who offers to reincarnate him into the greatest hero that ever lived. This would be a hero's life. It is about to get a lot less boring and a whole lot more dangerous. Not to spoil anything, I will let you with this story where the protagonist becomes the antagonist and the antagonist turns to be the protagonist. It's a great deal to read and definitely deserves a try. Down in number 2, Raisekamika Rydeen. Takara, a young weird healthy boy, always wanted to be a strange being on his planet. A strange being is someone who has an extraordinary power that can't be used by normal people. One day Takara meets a woman named Arya, who belongs to an organization. So what does she want from him? Will Takara successfully become a strange being? The story is unique and very funny, and the artwork is great. The characters are extremely serious when it comes to fight, but just plain silly anytime after that. This is just a great manga. You should definitely read it if you like some adventure. Finally, in number 1, Raisekamika. Raise is a high school boy who was left to fend for himself by both his parents and the transfer student girl Kamika. Due to an unfortunate incident, Raise ended up robbing Kamika's breast, which in turn led her suspicion of his being a molester. Starting from their worst encounter, the tale unfolds as they were flown into a mystical world. This series has a good potential. The world building is interesting and fresh, hinting with many realms of God from different cultures. There is not much long action scenes, but it was quite engaging as it became a mess fighting. The character is quite fresh compared to what we have read recently. They all have an underlying consistency, which is nice once the cast stand together. Overall, I think it's a nice manga to read. When you are tired of those cliché screaming action shonen, you should definitely give it a try. So what manga or manhwa you gonna read next? Tell us in the comments below while you subscribe to the channel and like the video. Keep waiting for more lists and recommendations. Thanks for watching and see you next time.